So you're telling me while this man was trying to play his first game in the NFL, you had people breaking into his house. Man, folks ain't nothing, dog. Uh, New update just came out about the burglary at Shedeur Sanders' house while he was playing in his first official NFL ball game. And while he was doing this, we had people rumbling through his house. Looked like they stole 200,000 in property, according to reports that just came out. 200,000 in property was stolen from the home of Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders during a break-in Sunday, according to police and ESPN's Daniel Oyefusi. Three suspects enter Sanders' home about 6:46 p.m. Eastern Time, according to a news release from the Medina County Sheriff's Department. Surveillance cameras in the home captured video of the suspects entering and exiting different portions of the home. The suspects were wearing masks and gloves and were seen exiting Sanders' home around 6:58 p.m. with property belonging to Sanders. My gosh, my gosh, could you pass on this message for me? Which is very damn sad that Shador has to endure this and go through this during his first. Like it's like everything they're trying to pile up everything, man. You got to overcome this, and that just to be able to do your best and be focused and play a ball game that you were blessed to play. Now, Daniel is a Cleveland Browns reporter for ESPN. Used to work for the Miami Herald and the Baltimore Sun. So I'm gonna go to this Twitter right quick. Shout out to Adam Schefter also. Go to this Twitter page and you'll see it right there. Approximately 200,000 was stolen from Shedeur Sanders. Let me know what y'all thinking in the chat. Also, shout out to Gucci. Here are some footage from the real Pac-Man Jones. Shout out to Pac-Man of the suspects entering the house of Shedeur Sanders and leaving. I can't wait till you sell them bags. What happened in the dark gonna come to light, right? So what y'all really think y'all gonna do? Sell Shedeur Sanders custom bag or custom jewelry that I'm sure it is? You can tell this on the youngsters too, man. Oh my gosh, y'all went in there to get designer bags and clothes and stuff. And how are you going to sell it upon it? What are your plans for this stuff, young fellas? YNs or YCs, whoever it is that's doing it, it's a daggone shame that a brother has to go through this stuff while just trying to play football. You feel me? Show this one more time. Check it out. Young dorkies, young damn dorkies, going in this man's house while he trying to play a game. But just like Pac-Man said, it's gonna come to light. Whoever did it, it's gonna come to light. They're gonna try to sell it. Somebody ain't gonna be with it. They're gonna say, "Man, you burglarized Shedeur Sanders' house? What you doing? We supposed to be trying to make it comfortable for this man up here, not worse. What y'all doing?" They probably got switches and everything too, prepared to kill for whatever reason. So glad nobody was in that house, man. Oh my gosh, this is sad to damn see Shedeur out there trying to play a football game, and this what these young fellas doing in Cleveland. Well, I'm sure it's gonna be some 24-hour police security outside of his house now. And why not? Sanders' debut was already challenging, replacing concussed teammate Dylan Gabriel in a 23-16 loss, potentially compounded by this off-field distraction. Though no public statement from him addresses the theft's emotional and prep, preparatory impact. Goodness gracious. Almost tripped me up right there, like I'm Ocho. The incident investigated by the Medina County Sheriff's Office highlights ongoing security vulnerabilities for high profile athletes. Exactly. If these guys are out there playing a football game, how is it not any security at your house 24/7? And why would you be leaving? Like you just saw the rapper 6ix9ine and those people run up in his house, right? And held his mom at gunpoint, right? Man, if I'm doing any public type performances, I'm somewhere out in the public, like, and people see me on TV, like, why wouldn't I have, especially if I have like a huge mansion or a huge house, something like that, or valuables or things of that nature, right? I would definitely have 24-hour security, or at least make it look like I got 24-hour security. Have a security stand, have a guy sitting there, have a just a whole bunch of signs out, something to deter these people from just coming into your house, especially young fellas like this, man. How is everybody always Robin Sanders? Remember what God said, take heed, I overcome your words sound like an inside job to me. I don't know if it's an inside job. I just think that these like professional athletes are on TV so much and you know exactly where they are at all times. You know they're not at home because they're on live TV. If you find out where they live and you mess around and case the place and they don't have any security or things of that nature, hey man, it's like for some guys who want to take that risk, it's worth the risk. They get 200,000. They feel like, well, you don't get 200,000 in cash. You get 200,000 of valuables that you would now have to go and try to pawn or try to sell to somebody on the street. And more than if you looked at the jewelry Shedeur Sanders wore on his neck, right? Most of those things were custom. Shout out to Taji Diamonds. Most of those were custom pieces, right? So if you're going to try to sell a charm with a S2 sign on there, who gonna buy that? Knowing that this man just got robbed. Now, if you try to just go sell the Cubans or something like that, maybe that will. But most of his Cubans that I've seen that Shador wears have been custom type things. Like the jeweler will know if he made this or not just by looking at it. I don't know what these guys be looking at, man. Be thinking about. Like, what are y'all thinking about by doing this, man? Who y'all gonna sell this to? Who gonna be dumb enough to buy it? Wow, man. But bet they didn't find a receiver. Now that's funny. That's wrong as hell. That's funny though. And y'all keep saying, did he have an alarm system and cameras? The cameras obviously caught them, but there is no camera that's going to stop people from intruders. No camera's going to stop an intruder. Like they're going to have to look at the camera and decide. But no camera's just going to stop and say, "Hey, you stop there," and then people stop. No, it's a sad case and it's terrible. Let me know what y'all thinking out there. Shador will bounce back from this. I don't think it's going to have any effect on how he plays this week. He might have had to spend, an hour or two here thinking about it there, but I think Shador is so laser focused with all the things going on outside. He's able to focus in, put those blinders on like a racehorse, and focus on what he has to do this week, which is prepare for the football game in Las Vegas. And hey, man, get security. I got insurance, all that stuff, whatever they took. Get security, keep them out there 24/7 or whatever. Hell, they might not come back now. So you might just need security at nighttime. Give me a couple of big cane corsos on the outside. Would have ate them little fellas up right there. Why'd have had a couple of dogs out there? What? Why would you assume there is no alarm? Exactly. Why would you assume there is no alarm? There could have been an alarm. They could have cut the wires. They could have not tricked the alarm. Somebody could have not turned the alarm on. Or it could be an alarm and they're now trying to get out. And the police responded late. Who knows what it was, but they got in and they got out with some stuff in about 10 minutes. And this is the footage that we have of them. And now I would suspect they're going to try to go sell this to somewhere, whether it's in the hood for pennies on a dollar. Like I got that computer back in the day. Chico, I got a computer for you. How much? 150. 150. It sounds too good to be true, which it was. Take that thing home, open it up. You see a name that you recognize. Like, damn. Did y'all just have a break in? Yep. Man, I think I got y'all computer, dog. Don't ask me where I got it from. Just know I got your computer. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna report and say, man, these guys tried to sell me a Cuban or a link or a necklace or some Balenciagas or whatever designer stuff, bags or whatever it is they have, and we know that it didn't come from them or anywhere around here. Matter of fact, we think it came from Shedeur. We just heard they had a break in. They're going to have to travel hundreds of miles to try to sell this stuff, or try to sell it online, or just bust it down, take it to someone who they got to already have a connection. They got to have a connection that going to receive stolen property and then melt down the gold and then try to sell the diamonds, break it down like they do the cars when you steal a car, or when they stole a car, you take it to a chop shop. Maybe they can do that. But if you're trying to sell these things whole, dog, you tripping. You are tripping. They're gonna have a connect to melt it down, is what I was saying, Duff. I appreciate you. Definitely a bad look on Cleveland. I know it can happen anywhere, but still a bad look, especially after his support for the community. Now that's huge right there. I just posted that on my Facebook page. Like, this man is a man of the community that went to all the surrounding areas, and this how y'all want to go take advantage of it. You say I'm going to go break into his place while he's obviously on TV and at work. If y'all want to stay up to date, man, if y'all haven't followed already, go to Big Dog Chico Sports Talk on Facebook, where you can stay updated and up to date with everything that I'm doing and I have going on. I don't always drop videos, but I will always post online, as we just saw Coach Prime.
It's a question of when, not if, but can you take us in the emotions of Shedeur going in?
Just spoke to Shedeur too, and also
Christoph from Girl Sports into the game, and just as you're watching it as a dad.
If he had just spoken to Shedeur, then he knows about the burglary and everything else going on.
Sports, I have two quick ones for you. First is, we know the question of when, not if, but can you take us in the emotions of Shedeur going into the game, and just as you're watching it as a dad?
I was in the office alone. I told him this past week that he was going to play. It's going to be one way or another. I thought the Ravens would have played better early on to provoke him getting in. I didn't want him to get in by injury, because I'm fond of Dylan, and I want him to be successful as well. But I didn't want that to happen. But getting in the way he did, I know there's going to be some inconsistencies of a lot of things, because I know football. But I was happy for him just getting the opportunity and running on that field, because I know the fight behind the fight. Yeah, if I can say that modestly. I know what's been transpiring behind the curtains. And I'm just proud of him, because he's not just saying the right things, he's doing and living the right things. That's just who he is. And I'm glad through trials and tribulations, there has been a consistency of the thread that he's been speaking. And just like the things you guys heard for a couple years, that's who he is. And they keep trying to make him out to be somebody else, but he is who he is. He's a Sanders.
He is who he is, though. He's a Sanders.
You know some of the names that the administration is looking at. How involved Christoph from Girl?
Let me know what y'all think about that. Coach Prime's comments on seeing Shedeur for the first time. Like I said, man, y'all go check out Big Dog Chico Sports Talk, where we keep y'all updated on all Colorado Buffaloes, Shedeur Sanders, Coach Prime, Travis Hunter, Julian Lewis now. Content at all times. Only because of you, Jesus, what Julian posted just yesterday. And I got them all right here online. Shout out to Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Also, go to mybookie.ag, bet, win, get paid. Sign up at mybookie.ag and use our code TMR. That's TMR, the morning run. Use TMR when you sign up and make your bets today. That's what Uncle Needy was talking about earlier. Dallas Cowboys being the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football. They rubbed them the wrong way, did it? But at the end of the day, man, we got to pray for Shedeur. Hopefully everything is okay. His house was broken into on the day he played his first game. Coming from reports, shout out to Adam Schefter and all the local reporters up in Ohio. Let me know what y'all think, and hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. A rain camera would be a good thing out there. Rain camera would be a good thing. Shedeur going to be in Las Vegas. Hopefully this game will not go like last game. He'll have that week to prepare. He'll go out there and be balling out of control like his name is Jermaine Dupri. Shout out to the A-Town, College Park. Decatur, and everywhere else in between. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, coming out other good stuff. Biggest dog Chico to the sea and the place to be. I'm gonna be up and about this thing. Put your chakras up, put your black fist in the sky, and wave your rebel flags high. That's right. Roll damn tide. I'm gonna be up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah, you bitch, nah, you. Easy. Let's go. Hit that cash app also.